How clockwork can teach us about SMART goals. Let's find this out together. Last week, Leandership brought value stream mapping, a very effective method for us to better understand our processes, identify waste, and project the future optimized state. We talked about the benefits and also presented a step-by-step so that you can start your mapping right away. In this week's video, I'll talk about goals. Having targets in our professional and personal life is paramount. When we can see where we want to go, we are able to trace the path to reach that point, to reach that goal. Maybe it seems very clear and easy to have this vision. Setting goals require preparation and intelligence. So we're going to talk today about SMART goals. SMART is an English word that means clever or intelligent. However, we will understand SMART letter by letter better in this context, which is absolutely intelligent. But before moving on with the letter by letter concept, let's take a look at some examples of goals. My goal is to become a millionaire. Our department goal is to increase cost reduction initiatives. My goal for the new year is to lose weight this year that just began. All of these goals, they are very positive and very well intentioned. However, when you evaluate in more detail, do you notice something's missing? I believe that for most of us, some question arise in our minds when we read those three goals I just mentioned. For example, until when? How? Is it realistic? Raise for how many initiatives? Reduce how much of cost or weight? So, in order for those questions not to arise, we can use the SMART method for its definition. The SMART method assists in development of direct, objective, and clear goals by preventing those questions from being raised. In the method, each letter represents an aspect to be considered, functioning as kind of a guide or a checklist for the creation of goals for you and for your team. Now let's see each SMART letter, starting by S, specific. As in the operation of a clock that accurately marks the time, the goal needs to be specific and simple to understand. It is very important to make clear what, how much, and by whom such an activity should be carried out. For example, I will lose 3 kilograms through diet and exercise to go to graduation in a beautiful dress. Letter M, measurable. It is very important that the target can be measured, and this can be done frequently, so you can adjust the path along the way. For example, increase to 3 cost reduction initiatives per semester in order to save $2,000 or more per initiative. Letter A, achievable or attainable. The goal must be realistic, must be attainable. If it is too aggressive, so it is not attainable, you can demotivate yourself and your team instead of giving energy to pursue the target. For example, lose 30 kilograms in 2 months only with diets. It does not seem to be a very attainable goal for the mass majority of people, right? Letter R, relevant. At this point, it is crucial that the goal is important for those who pursue it, so that person or that team feels they will benefit, they will evolve from reaching it. In the case of weight loss, the person can see health benefits, they will see that they will fit in the graduation dress, and also this will improve self-esteem. Finally, letter T, time or time-based. Here is the definition of a deadline for having that goal to be completed. It is important to set a deadline so the priority of that matter is not lost. For example, my goal is to become a millionaire before the age of 35. The deadline is very clear and the time does not stop. Every second the 35 years are close, right? Now let's see those three first examples, those three first goals in a smarter way. The first one, my goal is to accumulate 5 million reais in equity before the age of 35, in 15 years from now, investing in shares, real estate, and enterprise. The second one, the goal of our department is to implement at least 3 cost reduction initiatives per semester in order to save at least $2,000 per initiative. Third one, my New Year goal is to lose 3 kilograms by December to go to graduation in the chosen dress. We can notice here that in this review the goals are better described, right? I'm sure that when we go deeper in these examples, we can find even more smart characteristics to improve those goals. It is worth remembering that this method is applicable in our personal and our professional lives, and the goals can be structured by ourselves, by the leadership, and even jointly between leader and a team member. I believe that with SMART goals we can achieve incredible results with motivation and engagement. Are your goals already SMART? If they're not yet, how about revising them and make them clearer? Don't forget to subscribe the channel, leave your thumbs up, and next week I'll be back with you bringing more content, new content created specially for you. See you then!